So with my job, I spend so much time in sort of this digital realm, on my computer, looking through, social media, looking through streaming platforms for music. And so when I'm able to surf, I'm letting all of that, kind of stay still. And it's me going out. It's a very individual thing. And it's something where, you're out there every day. You might not have your best session. The conditions might not be exactly what you were looking for, but just being out there, it gives you sort of this sense of accomplishment and this sense of, gratitude towards nature. It's, it's something that really helps you connect, I think, more with who you are and who you are. Every aspect of the experience is so well thought through and everything is so cohesive. And the meals are incredible. The stretching's so important, and just learning, what you need to do in order to prepare yourself for when you're going out there. I mean, the entire staff here is so incredible and so world-class at everything that they're doing. So it makes Surf Simply, that kind of pinnacle of what a surf camp can be, and how it's, so immersive and so inclusive in the same way, and everything is just so thought through. It's incredible.
I started surfing a few years ago. Alex was actually one of the first friends I surfed with out in Santa Cruz. And now we're back 2 years later with the friend I started with.
Exactly. I started surfing a handful of years ago, actually with Janie's partner, Kevin. So probably like 5 years ago or so. And then, yeah, they had always been talking about Surf Simply and finally convinced me to sign up 2 years ago.
I took only one surfing lesson before coming here, so this is really my first time. I'm a complete beginner, I would say.
So I first started surfing, I think probably 2007 with my brother in Uruguay. And that was really the start of 15 years of loving surfing, basically.
I started surfing actually here in Costa Rica, in Tamarindo, and was here visiting one of our cousins.
It's kind of crazy because we're all very different. Even in our little nuclear family, we're super different people. We have different interests, and to have like one activity that we all enjoy and that we're all willing to, put time out of our lives to go do together it's really nice. It makes our family feel less like a group of people that lived together and more like a family.
It's really thanks to our dad that we're all here. He's the one that I think found this place, and after the first time he came here, he was sold. He was hooked. In a very Tim fashion, he found something he loved and he wanted to share it.
Surfing is an individual sport. It's not a group thing. Like you don't tandem ride on a wave with someone. You're on your own individual board. So he didn't need to share this with us, but he chose to. So. Yeah, Dad, I love you.
I love you too.
Yeah, I love you so much. I really appreciate it.
So this week, my coach was Marlon, by request, actually. I had him the last time I was here. Just being with him and getting to see his thought process in deciding on just even where to paddle out. And Marlon really pushed me to way out of my comfort zone. I think the biggest wave I'd surfed before the last time I was here was maybe about head high, good 6 feet, which is terrifying. That's a lot of water, that's a lot of power. Marlon somehow convinced me to go out to paddle for the waves, to catch some of them, to get some great pictures.
My coach was Amaya. Amaya is incredible. She is probably a world-class surfer. Super patient with me. I think that I'm someone who learns in a probably fairly unique way. So she was, really helpful the entire week. It's just super awesome. I hope that next time I'm here that she's my coach again. She was great.
All right, so I had Gabriel, and I was partnered up with my cousin Lucas. And I think the three of us, we were a great team. So I do appreciate Gabriel a lot for being super patient with me. And he was also super funny, and we had great conversations about like stuff that's going on in our lives. And I just really appreciate him for all that he gave me.
Teal was both of our coaches. We call ourselves Teal's Army. She's such a badass. She's an amazing teacher. She knows exactly like what we need at the moment, if it's encouragement or just like telling us what we need to remember. And I feel like I made such a big improvement.
What was insane is like within 2 days already my surfing had improved dramatically.
You're going up
yeah,
and down.
exactly. So yeah, Teal has been such an incredible coach, and I hope she gets to be our coach again one day. So
Please, Teal.
Teal, hey, you know you like us.
How'd it go, Tealio?
Really well. Yeah, the conditions were perfect for doing angle takeoffs today. Nice shoulder high waves and just a little fast, but had nice shoulders to it.
I think all the coaches are really just genuinely trying to help you have a really good time, trying to help you work on whatever skill you want to work on, or even if you just want to have fun, they're perfectly willing to work with you and to figure out a way to make you have the most fun as possible.
How would you describe this place and the people that moves around it?
I would describe it as a group of people that created it that are very passionate about surfing, that enjoy the lifestyle here, that take it seriously, and they do very technical teaching of surfing, and they have this amazing ability to curate the experience. So they get everything figured out, from the massages to food to the ambience of the place. I mean, it's everything. Like, food is amazing. Just the whole attitude about food and the presentation and the level of just like how it's all curated together is wonderful.
And every day was like a new, unique creation, and healthy, and also really beautiful. Like,
And made with love.
Yes, and made with love. Exactly. So.
I would be sitting in my room, maybe I'd come out and check the schedule, see what time the next meal was, just because I was prepared for the next meal at all times.
I've never eaten this well before. I've never had such a variety of dishes. I've never had dishes that I've loved so much, so consistently. And it's always something to look forward to. I mean, even like in my worst surf sessions, I know like we come in, we'll have a great meal waiting for us no matter what.
I mean, it's all so good. Like, even just from when you first walk in, you get handed, the fresh pipa, and it's like, it's so, every aspect of the experience is so well thought through, and everything is so cohesive.
Guys, I just want to take a quick moment to show some love for Diego, Papita, Mona, Jessica, and
This week I came in thinking that I would need to do something like drastically different, and it was just these small details that we fixed and suddenly we got it. And I think it's those little nuances that you kind of pick up on in surfing where you realize that, like, one, it takes some practice, but like changing the smallest thing could actually make the biggest difference in how you have that, like, a certain experience. You can tell that they've really figured out every single detail for every type of level and type of surfer to give them exactly what they need, and transformative.
What was your main takeaway from this week?
Main takeaway? I have to do this more often.